includes, okay. And another important thing, as I mentioned, okay, we are going to learn new traps in English opening. Okay, English opening means from white side whenever you play c4. Okay, English opening always starts with c4. Okay, and some of the world players, okay, some of the good rated world rated players, actually they play this opening. Okay, so just to show you, even in our games you must have seen kids, sometimes me playing with c4 or some other kids as well, they playing with c4, right? So whenever you play this opening, you can make use of these traps. Okay. And as I already told in our previous sessions, kids, traps means what? You give something, right? You sacrifice something to trap the opponent. Correct? So from that perspective, what we do, we sacrifice something. Okay. So let us see. C4. First of all, I will show you, then we will again visit, analyze, and then simultaneously you can go on writing, kids. Okay. So first of all, let us see what it is. C4, E5, knight to C3, knight to C6, knight to F3, and then bishop. Okay. So kids, by the way, this opening, okay, this is the English opening, King's English variation. The name of this opening is King's English variation. In this case, what we are doing, we are taking the c4 pawn out and then taking the knight to c3 and knight to f3. So if you see, three of the knights are in the game. Okay. So this is the King's English variation, or it is always it is also called as three knights system. Okay, earlier we have seen the four knights game as well, right? So this is similar to that. The only thing is, in this case, the third knight is not taken out. Instead, they are playing the g7 pawn. Okay, g7 pawn to g6 so that he can develop the bishop. Okay, let's see what happens next. Okay, now I push the pawn d4. Obviously, he will capture. Okay, but now here, after he captures, we don't need to. Actually, we can go ahead and capture, kids, right? You capture, if he captures back, you capture back and then attack, right? This is also one way, but the trap that we are going to learn today is little different. So obviously, if you play this, he will also capture this. So it is known to the opponent that, okay, this is what is expected. But all of a sudden, if you play something different, what he will think, oh, this, I did not thought about this, right? Whenever you play a different move, then your opponent thinks for a while, right? Immediately, he will not respond. If he responds immediately, then there is a problem. Correct? So our target is to attack here. But is it really a good plan to attack, kids?
No.
Obviously, the queen will capture and you will lose your knight. Okay, but let's see what next. Then, as planned by black, obviously he will bring the bishop here, correct? So that he can protect the pawn. Now we cannot go ahead and capture it, because if we capture, he will capture and you cannot capture back, because if you do, then you will lose your queen, correct? So that is what black is happy. Black is saying, okay, see, I saved my pawn. Okay. But it's okay for us because we had opportunity earlier here, right? We had opportunity to capture. He captures and then we capture. We not only capture but attack here as well. and it will be difficult for him to save. Okay, I mean, he can bring the knight here, but then his plan is changed in that case, right? But what we did, instead of that, we played this, right? He played this, and now, can you see, kids? We brought another piece in attack, the bishop. We have support from this side. Okay, so what we are doing, we are bringing attack on the queen. Obviously, what he will do, he will try to bring something in between, like this bishop or this pawn or this knight or this knight, correct? There are multiple ways. So let's see what he did. He brought the knight here. Okay. Then next. Up to this, any questions, kids? So far, so
No,
good, right? No doubt in any of the moves, right? Now we captured. See, I knew that this is dangerous for me. Okay. This is dangerous for me, and still I am capturing. Now what he will do, either he will capture with this or he will capture with this, right? So let's see. He captured with bishop. I captured with queen. What do you think?
So it is a two checkmate.
sir, I know that. Why? Because you captured with queen.
Yes. Any guesses, kids?
Because when he captures your queen, you
Hmm.
can capture the knight at e7 and trap his queen.
Now, what is the use of that actually? If you calculate, kids,
So it is a checkmate.
okay, let's see actually. How is it checkmate, Avnish?
The knight captured the queen and
Hmm.
f6, king nh and f6 plus king f8 and bishop h6.
Very nice. Bishop h6 is a checkmate, kids. Can you see? Because the king is here, because of the knight, king cannot go here. Because of the knight, cannot go here. Because of bishop, cannot go here. And there is no piece. Even if opponent has the rook, the knight, two knights, the queen, bishop, rook, no one can come for help. Can you see? And another thing, kids. Now you might ask, sir, what if he doesn't capture? Okay. What if he doesn't capture? What else he can do?
He can do castling as well, sir.
Okay. If he does castling,
Or if it was castling, we can play n f6 plus.
okay, he will try to come either here or here. Okay. Any of the place it comes, say, let's assume here.
Or
Okay.
can I tell?
Yes, Avnish.
Either n h5 or n e8.
Yes. You can play any of this NH5, for example. Okay. Because there is a discovered check. Okay. And
Double
check
check,
from,
sir, not
yeah,
discovered check.
correct. Check from knight as well. Okay. Now, if it is only, say, for example, instead of this, if I capture this, okay, then it is a silly mistake, kids, because your queen is gone. Correct? But instead of this, if I am bringing it here, giving check with the knight as well as queen, do you think he can capture the queen?
No.
Because if he captures the queen, it will be illegal move because there is a check to the king. Correct? Hence, he has no choice but to come here. And now what will you play, kids?
Queen
Queen
g7
to
checkmate.
g7.
Very good. Queen to g7 is a checkmate. Liked it, kids?
Yes, sir. It's very tricky, sir.
Very good. Okay, so let us write. Okay.
Sir,
Yes.
I don't have book and pen.
Please
I
go and bring it.
I got book and pen again. Sir, can you wait for me?
Yes, yes, no problem. But I am waiting. Yeah. Okay, kids. So we started with C4. And as I already told, C4, this is the English opening. Okay. And majority or many people, many grandmasters, they play C4. Okay. Many of majority, you know, they play E4. Okay.
Sir, can you just show us what was written there on the screen earlier? I'll just jot it down because we missed that. Just give me a minute. I'll just jot it down.
Okay. Okay. No problem. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Done.
Okay. Okay, kids. So as we saw, we started with C4. Black responds with E5, and then you play knight to C3. Okay, up to this everybody wrote C4, E5, knight to C3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now black responds with knight to F6. Sorry, knight to C6, right? Knight to C6. Then third, we are playing R knight from F3, correct? Knight to F3. And is he also bringing his knight to F6, kids?
No, no.
He is playing the pawn to G6. Okay, G6. By the way, kids, when we are playing pawn, we don't write P, okay? Always remember. Why am I showing and writing in front of you? So that you will also practice along with me, okay? Game writing is equally important. Okay, Vikramaditya, are you writing? Are you feeling
Yes, sir.
sleepy? Vikram,
No, sir.
not feeling sleepy, no? Otherwise, go and drink the water. Okay? Okay, kids. Next. D4. Okay, now when we are giving D4, obviously, there will be some captures, right? Either he will capture with knight or capture with pawn. In this case, he captured with pawn. E5 cross D4. E5 cross D4. Fifth move. Are we going to capture back the pawn, kids? No, not immediately, right? Not immediately. So what we are doing? We are playing the knight to D5. Knight to D5. Okay. Attacking on C7 pawn. But that is not our intention, right? It shows that, okay, I'm going to attack here. But is that our intention? Obviously not.
No, sir.
Okay. So he plays the bishop here. That is bishop to G7. Protecting the pawn at D4. Okay. Now after this, bishop to g7 is done, kids.
Yes, sir.
Okay. After this, what we did? We gave bishop's attack on from g5 to the queen, which is at d8. So bishop to g5. Kids, remember when I am playing bishop, I am writing capital letter, okay, capital B, and where it is played to g5. So that address, square address of the square is written in small letter G and followed by 5. Okay. All of you already know, but just in case those who are not aware, right? Okay. After this, the knight is brought in between. Knight to e7. By the way, kids, can we do the exchange here? Obviously not, right? Because if you do, there is a knight coming in, sorry, there is a knight which can save this knight, right? So you cannot attack on this, right? So now here comes the tricky move, okay? We play knight captures d4. You can give question marks here, kids, if you want. अरे नाइट टू d4 क्यों खेला? ऐसे लगेगा ना आपको, राइट? नाइट टू d4 क्यों खेला? ये तो मार देगा, राइट? मार देगा तो मारने दो, इट्स ओके. बिशप कैप्चर्स नाइट एट d4.
Can we give a tick as well?
Yes.
Sir,
Yes, Avnish.
what if the knight captures the knight?
Still okay.
Sir, can we give a tick as well?
Sir, but
Sir, can we give a tick as well with knight d4?
Knight
D4, can we give a tick as well?
check. Where the check is coming?
No, can we give a tick there?
Tick. Why do you want to give?
Because it's a good move as well.
Okay. Yeah, you can give if you want, Sanay. Okay.
sir,
Okay. Yes, Avnish.
if he captures the knight with knight,
If he captures the knight with knight, still you can go ahead, right?
then he will capture with the bishop and the knight
Right,
can.
right. Okay, then this will not work, right? Kids, good question from Avnish. Okay. What is asked, if he captures with knight, then can we capture and go ahead? So answer is no. Okay. In that case, it will not be applicable, kids. Okay. In that case, don't sacrifice your queen. Okay. We will come to that actually. What happens after that? Let's complete this first. Okay. He captures with bishop. Then only you will capture back with queen. Okay. So
Sir, but we lose the knight if we don't capture that knight. Then
correct. Yeah, but then
Eight
at least you can save the queen, right?
At what first move, sir? White move, what is it?
1 second, kids. Okay, now let me answer first Avnish's question. Okay, what if he captures with knight? Avnish, can you see?
yeah.
The queen is gone. The support which was knight giving to this knight, correct? Now opponent's queen is gone, right? You give the knight free and you get the queen free. Correct?
So, but what if the queen captures the bishop?
Queen captures the bishop. Obviously, no, you will get queen, right?
But we get 2 knights and 1 bishop and we lose 1 queen.
Yeah, but then your queen is on the board, right? What do you think, kids, now? Who will win?
White.
White, obviously. You have these 2 pieces extra, correct? and white has one queen extra. Obviously, it is always better, right? Correct?
Yeah.
I hope it answers your question, Avnish.
From white.
Yes,
What
Sanay.
is 8? What is first move from white? Number 8.
Yeah, coming to that, Sanay. Okay. So this I changed the moves just to answer what Avnish asked. Okay. Instead of bishop, if the knight captures, what happens? Okay. Everybody understood that, kids? If the
Yes, sir.
black should not capture with knight, because if he captures, then his queen is gone. And anyways, you will win the game then. Correct? So instead of this, if he captures with bishop, okay, so bishop captures knight at d4, then you capture with queen, okay, queen captures bishop at d4, queen captures bishop at d4, then knight captures
Knight captures capital Q.
at d4, right? Correct. And then now here as well, kids, okay, you might say, sir, we can still go ahead and capture back the queen, correct? But then is that what our purpose of sacrificing the queen, kids? No. We
No.
will now give check. Knight to f6, check. Knight f6, check. Obviously, black doesn't have choice but to bring the king to f8. King f8. And 10th move, I will not write. You will tell me. Kids.
Bishop H6 checkmate.
Correct. Bishop h6, checkmate.
Means that, sir.
Right. Okay, kids. I will stop for a while here. Okay. Everybody wrote the game, kids?
Yes, sir. No, sir, I did
Okay.
not.
I am waiting, kids.
Sir,
Okay.
I
Finish
didn't
it.
complete. I didn't complete.
Okay. Finish it off and let me know once done.
Sir, I am done.
Very good, Sanay.
I am done, sir.
Okay.
I am done, sir.
Okay. Very good. Everybody done? Okay, kids.
Yes.
So, any questions in this, kids?
No, sir.
Any doubts?
Can you go back? What if it doesn't capture?
What if he doesn't capture with anything?
Yeah.
What will he play? What do you think? So he brings this pawn or this pawn.
Yeah. H6.
F6 or H6?
H6.
H6. Okay. In that case, see, very first thing, we will capture this knight, attack on the queen. Correct?
We will capture it back with any of the pawn. No, we will capture it back with C6 means D pawn.
Okay. Now, after this, I can give check, or I can give check from here actually. But will that be good?
No, sir, don't give. Sir, can you go from X6? Sir, give from X6 only.
Sorry?
Give check from F6 only.
Okay, F6 check. Now it will come here. No choice.
No,
Right.
sir. I will capture the bishop. Means I will capture the knight.
Okay, two choices. Yes. If you capture, okay, then maybe
The bishop will capture you.
no, I will capture first. Give check. He has no choice but to capture. Okay. Then I will capture this and pin this one. Right. Now, if you see, kids, we have two bishops. He has one bishop, one knight. We have two rooks. He also has two rooks. Okay. So we are equally good, right? In fact, we are one
We
pawn
have
plus,
7 pawns left.
right? Okay. So,
Yeah.
Avnish, I hope it answers your question. So even if it does not capture, okay, you can think and play properly, kids. Okay. So because I captured this because I just thought that it is defending this knight.
Oh, sir. If you capture the knight, I can. Means I play h6 now.
Sir,
I
if
played
it
it.
doesn't
Sir,
capture, if
I
it
played
doesn't
h6.
capture, we can play. Sir, if it doesn't capture, we can.
Jyotiraditya, 1 minute tham beta. Yes, Avnish.
Now if he captures the knight, we can capture the bishop.
If he captures the knight, which knight?
That knight. c6.
No, you mean to say white will capture this knight?
c6 knight by knight.
C6 knight by knight. Okay.
Capture that now. So then we can capture the bishop.
How can we capture the bishop?
Okay. Yeah, that also you can do, and then probably I'll capture the knight.
No, you will capture the queen, sir.
Yeah, sorry, I will
will.
capture the queen, correct. So you will not capture the bishop, Avnish, okay? You will capture the knight only. The
No, I
variation.
will capture with the b pawn then.
In that case, it will be more helpful actually, yeah. So first
Sir,
of
you can capture the knight with the bishop.
correct, and the queen is gone.
I was saying
Correct?
that.
Anyways, yes, Jyotiraditya.
Sir, I was saying that.
Okay, very good.
Sir,
Okay, kids.
when you attack the queen by sir, can you go in the English opening? Yeah, when you attack the queen now, what if he defends it by playing some n f6 or b f6, bishop f6?
Bishop f6. Okay. Yeah, you can capture with knight. Okay.
I will capture back.
Knight only, right? You don't have choice, correct? You cannot capture with queen, right? Okay, so I will let this pressure be there. Okay. And I will go ahead and capture this pawn now. Okay, now again, if you capture, then I will capture back and I am getting this knight free.
I won't cap. Sir, I won't capture.
Sorry?
I won't capture that knight. Instead, I will play h6.
Now you will play h6. Again, I will do the same thing. I'll capture this.
I will capture the knight then.
With
b pawn.
yeah, if you capture it with b pawn, then okay. Yep, probably I will go ahead and capture this. And this is okay
I
for
will
me.
accept.
Yeah, even if you come out, it's okay for me. Okay, and then I will start my game. Maybe I'll play here or here, right? I'll continue the game. Because now if you look at the position, white is better, kids, okay? I mean,
How?
all, see, from pieces perspective, we are equal, right? Even from pawns perspective, we are equal. But then if you look at, black has double pawn, correct? And then development perspective, it is equal, but because of this double pawn, we have little advantage.
No, sir. You are all the pawns except for the queen and the c4 pawn all are in their homes.
Yeah, so that is good, no? Now you can develop the way you want, right? Instead of having this kind of structure,
But
that
I
is
have
not,
another pawn also, no?
yeah. Okay, anyways, kids, let's come back. So kids, another thing, we already discussed multiple combinations of this now, kids, right? So very important thing is, you might ask, sir, what if the opponent does not play the way I want, right? It might happen, right? If you start with the intention that you will make this trap, and what if your opponent does not play, then probably you can apply your knowledge, skills for the various, techniques that we learn, and you continue the game, right? And nothing wrong in this. See, you started with this, okay, you played this, and then instead of playing this, suppose he played this knight, correct? Then you might ask, sir, what should I do now? Okay, so you can stop with that. You can continue with your own game plan in that case, instead of
So we will
that
play
trap,
d4.
right? You can play d4, you can play e6, or sorry, e3, develop the
So
bishop.
it's like one arrow and two birds because it opens the bishop's file and also and controls the center and develops the d pawn
Correct,
also.
correct. You can play this as well, e4, right? Anyways, kids, okay. So another one we will see now, okay. Again, as I said, we are going to discuss only English opening, okay. So every trap that I am going to teach you, it will be starting with c4 only, okay. c4, e5, knight to c3, okay. Now kids, see, as I said, instead of this, what if he plays this, okay. So we have some other plan for that. Knight to f6, then I played g3, okay. Knight to c6, okay, and then I am taking another knight, okay, kids. So this is again
This is for 4 nights game.
correct. So this is the English opening with 4 knights variation, okay. Now bishop to b4, and then we are playing knight to d5, attacking on the bishop. Obviously we will capture and attack on the knight. He pushed the pawn, okay, he has not saved the knight, okay, he pushed the pawn to attack on our knight. We captured knight, he captured knight, okay. Now we brought the queen here, attacking on the bishop, attacking on the pawn, okay. He captured, we captured, he saved, okay. Check, queen comes in between, captured and promoted, captured, 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 okay. Now kids, we will stop here, but now can you see we have one bishop extra, okay. Our both bishops are there, he has only one bishop, okay. So this is beneficial for you, okay. So this is another trap that you can try, okay. Although not that great as compared to the first one that we saw, okay, but still, to answer your question, as we already discussed, sir, what if he does not play this knight and brings this out? Okay, so then you can try this one in that case. Okay, so just understand this. Okay, the knight comes out, knight to c6. We bring our knight out, knight to f3. Bishop attacking on the knight. Knight goes to d5. Knight captures, pawn captures the knight. Pawn is pushed. We capture knight, he captures knight. We bring the queen out. He captures, we captures. Okay. Now before this, you capture this and he brings here, give check. And now you can capture the, now you might say, sir, what if he brings the bishop? He can bring the bishop as well, right? Or he can move the king as well. So still you can go ahead and capture this. He will capture back, right? Still we are a bishop plus. Can you see?
Yes,
Okay.
sir. But we have captured one bishop with the pawn.
Correct. And what if he brings the queen? We will exchange the queen. Right? So now also you can see.
To attack the rook by playing bishop e6, and he can't attack on our bishop because the rook can't go on the 8 rank.
Bishop a6 you are saying, Avnish?
Yeah.
Okay, but before that I would like to do castling actually. Okay, do the castling, bring the rook here so that there will be discovered attack, and then play this. Okay, so that you can
We
capture
can capture.
directly. Okay, so you can think like this, not necessary, kids, that it will be executed that way only, because your opponent also plays after that, right? So kids, we will stop here for today. In our next session, we will write this game. Okay, but I hope you like the 2 traps that we learned today. Okay, I will send this on WhatsApp for your information so that you can note down if you have not done. Okay, so kids, practice at home the same thing. Try to learn this, practice this, and play in the tournament with these traps. Okay, kids. Bye, kids. We will stop here. Bye-bye.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye, sir.